What's up everybody, Josh here with Terradrift, and today we're talking about the Futura AirTrek 50 Plus 10 backpack from Deuter. Perfect for heavy loads and organizing all of your gear. The AirTrek is a feature-rich backpack with tons of pockets and straps, but it's also made of 50% recycled materials and features PFC-free DWR. So it's also a more sustainable option than a lot of the other backpacks out there. But let's dive into what else makes this pack unique, shall we? For starters, weighing in at about 4.5 pounds, this thing isn't exactly ultralight, but it's right on par with other 50-liter packs like the Osprey Atmos. Although the AirTrek is slightly larger if you want to include the 10 extra liters you get from the height-adjustable lid. But if you're not concerned with staying ultralight in the backcountry, you have heavy loads to shoulder, or you need a pack that can handle specialized gear like ice tools and a helmet, along with all the other regular odds and ends most of us take backpacking, this pack is definitely for you. I mean, look at all the pockets and compartments on this thing. You've got a front stuff pocket, stretch side pockets, 2 zipper pockets on the hip belt, 2 zipper pockets on the sides, a lid compartment, an interior pocket on the underside of the lid for your valuables, a water reservoir sleeve, even a separate bottom compartment with a removable divider. It even has a zipper pocket on the bottom to hold the included rain cover. And if you're carrying enough gear to take advantage of all of those features, don't worry, because Deuter has you covered in the comfort department. The pack has a spring frame with a rounded profile, along with their air comfort system, which is a mesh back panel that keeps you relatively cool during those intense backcountry trips. For compression and balance, there are so many straps. I mean, look at this thing. There are a lot of adjustments you can make. Perfect for cinching down your bag with smaller loads, or just making sure your heavy gear stays close to your back for balance and comfort. One adjustment that I was super impressed with was Deuter's Verislide system, which is incredibly easy to use. Just lift the spring lever and slide the thing around to fit your torso. One of the easiest torso adjustments I've ever used, frankly. As far as interior access goes, you have 3 options: top, bottom, and my favorite, middle. This thing has a nice big U-shaped 2-way zipper section right on the front of the pack, making gear in the middle of your pack easy to get to without having to dig around in the top of your bag. That is especially useful when loading and unloading gear, say in the backseat of your car, which makes this pack an excellent choice for not only backpacking, but travel too. So overall, what did I think of it? Well, taking it on the trail was a blast. It was so easy to organize my gear with all of those compartments. I stuck a flask in the side zipper, a map in the belt pocket, lunch in the lid, and then when it came time to make camp, that middle section made it easy to pull exactly what I wanted out first without having to dig through the top of the pack and spill gear all over the place. Comfort-wise, I had 0 issues. The hip belt has plenty of squish and has this contoured fit, which kept it right where it needed to be. After a day of hiking, I did experience a little pressure on my right shoulder, but only from not balancing the bag and adjusting my shoulder straps properly. It's just something that happens on long trips that you'll need to adjust from time to time. The shoulder straps are, of course, padded and about as comfortable as any other major brand out there. Now, the only thing I didn't like was it was a little difficult to pull water bottles out of the side pockets when the pack was on. I've gotten used to easily sliding bottles in and out after using my Osprey pack, the Rook, which has side-accessible pockets, but for most people, and especially those who use reservoirs, this won't be an issue. But if you're backpacking sans reservoir, you may want to take that into consideration. Now, as far as sustainability goes, the pack, as I mentioned earlier, is made of 50% recycled materials and is PFC free. Deuter also encourages its customers to make their gear last as long as possible with things like their care guide, and they offer repair services for when things get really banged up. They even have a second life program for lightly worn packs, factory seconds, returns, and product samples, though they're only available for purchase in their store in Gersthofen, Germany. Regardless, all of this is to help keep their products in use for as long as possible and out of the landfill. So if you want to check out the Deuter Futura Air Trek for yourself, we'll drop a link to both the men's and women's versions in the description below. But before you go, give this video a thumbs up if you think it was moderately helpful or entertaining, and be sure to check out even more gear reviews and guides that you won't find here on YouTube over at Terradrift.com. And follow along with our adventures on Insta, Facebook, and Twitter to see what we've been up to and get sneak peeks at what's coming down the pipe. We're at Terradrift on all of them. And as always, thanks for watching. Now hit that trail, shoulder that pack, and wander on, which is exactly what I'm gonna do. Yeah, so let's see, I live in Central Texas, so the closest mountain is what, like at least 6 hours away? Let me look at my imaginary watch. Yeah, I should probably be going. I'll catch you later.